Hi everybody, I'm Robin and these are my reflections. Today we're going to be doing the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 tarot tag. I have been seeing these pop up on my subscription feed for the past 3 days or so, and I was tagged by Meg at Rose Honey Ritual. Shout out to Meg. Thank you so much for your kind words and for tagging me. And this is a tag from Kelly Bear. Another tag from Kelly Bear. One of my first videos on this channel was a tag from Kelly Bear. Matter of fact, her first tag, the Winter Wardrobe, Tarot Winter Wardrobe, was one of the catalysts for me starting this channel because I really wanted to do tags, and that was the one of the ones where I was just like, okay, enough. I'm doing a YouTube channel because I got to do this tag, and I can't do it on Instagram. I just can't. It's not the same. So yeah, shout out to Kelly. Thanks for making this one, and it's going to be really fun. As you can see, Wish Bear is hanging out with us on this tag because every time I see one of these videos, they've been popping up. I've been watching them as they've been popping up because most of them are pretty short, and I just kind of want to watch. It looks like there's going to be a lot, so I want to keep up with them. So yeah, every time one pops up, the theme song to Care Bear pops into my to Care Bear's TV show, which was a show I used to love to watch when I was a kid, pops into my head, and I am a Care Bear fan. So, he's hanging out with us, or today, Wish Bear will be with us, and I am. I'm gonna just pop the theme song in here in Cheer Bear fashion. So if anybody wants to see the rest of that, I'm gonna pop the link for the full song, the full intro in the description box if you just wanna, take a stroll down memory lane. But in the meantime, here we go. We are going to talk about the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 tarot challenge. This is 5 tarot decks, 4 tarot books, 3 tarot spreads, 2 tarot paraphernalia or things that you do before you do your tarot readings, and then one either piece of advice or a card that you associate yourself with. So yeah, let's get started. We're gonna start with 5 tarot decks, and because Meg tagged me, Meg actually had a tag, or she did a video that she wanted people to do VRs to, which was about print on demand decks. And I never did it. I meant to do it, but I never did it. And I actually, at the moment, this is quite serendipitous. I have a whole bunch of print on demand decks out on my desk right now because I got in a tizzy and got sick of fighting with cardstock. And if you have print on demand decks, you know that a lot of them have very easy to shuffle cards stock because they mostly make playing cards, right? So I pulled out a bunch of print on demand decks and they're all sitting here on my desk. And so I am going to show you 5 of them very quickly. So that's my category because Kelly left it completely open. It was like 5 of anything you want. So I'm doing 5 print on demand decks and we'll just like kill 2 birds with one stone. All right, this one is called My Third Eye Tarot. It came in a box like this. I wrote this on here. And yeah, I did the edges. It came white, of course. And then yeah, this one is like super cute. I like this one. I call this my so-called life deck. If you know, you know. It's just very teenage angst, teenage drama, and I like this deck. I like to use it periodically. I don't use it for everything, but I do. I love this card because it reminds me of like I feel like I have a card of myself in this picture with me here somewhere in my phone, but like it just feels like my life. It brings me into the deck. But this is like, I call this my like teenage drama deck, and like to use it for celebrity readings, and stuff like that. Yeah, I really kind of enjoy this one. It's fun. Some of the choices for the cards are interesting and modern, and I don't know, dare I say, avant-garde. I don't know. They're just a little bit fun. I kind of enjoy the drama in this deck, the extra of the deck. So I like this one. And this one, it's a little bit sexy. It's a fun. This one is called the My Third Eye Tarot. And you can get this one. I want to say I got this off Make Plan Cards, but I want to say now it's for sale on Printer Studio. But I will find the links to all of these and post them below because I know it can be difficult to find these. So let me get the next one. This one is the Tarot for Architectural Objects. This is by Queen of Wands. She is a YouTuber and a Instagrammer, and she does blogs. I will post the link to her Make Playing Card shop below. This one you can get on Make Playing Cards. It is a deck of architectural objects, and I quite love it. So the majors are a mix of buildings and statues and all the things. Swords are all windows. Wands are all doors. Pentacles are staircases. And cups are all statues. So here's a cups card. So cups are all statues. And I really love this deck. I feel like Queen of Wands, she has a gift for curating photographs for tarot decks. I have 2 decks from her, and this one and the other one both are just, I mean, they're spot on. Like you just can feel in the image that she's chosen the meaning of the card. I know that this one is still for sale on her Make Playing Cards page, so I will link it below. I will link the whole page so you can see everything that she has. I have my eyes on Naturescapes. That's probably the next one I'm gonna get. It's been on my mind for a long time, and the cat one. I want the cat one too. So the next Make Playing Card order I place, I'll probably just go ahead and pick them both up because I don't know why I'm playing games. But anyway, so this is this one is the tarot for architectural objects. I love this one. Gonna take a little break. I'm gonna have my tea, and look, I've got orange coconut cookies, y'all, from the bakery. Tea brought to you by I brought the little package. I am not affiliated, but Adagio tea. I love them, their tea. So this one that I'm drinking today is the honey bush banana nut, in case anybody cares. Nobody probably cares, but in case anybody does. So next up, we have this one. And this one is the CS Tarot. Sorry. Okay. This is the CS Tarot. This is just a few cards. This is the RWS clone by Conrad Stein. He is a South African artist, I believe. And he has just basically taken Pixie's images and layered some amber, like close up pictures of amber in the background in different colors, and it's just like a nice texture to add to the cards. He's just kind of played around with the image a little bit. The foregrounds are the same, it's just the backgrounds that he's changed. This one looks almost like it could be paper layered back there. I don't know, he's just put some fun textures in the background, and I enjoy this one. I think it's fun. I like some of the rainbow kind of like this is like a what do you call this when it goes from darker to lighter to lighter? I can't even think. Oh, y'all, it's early in the morning. I can't think. Like I like this rainbow effect here. So yeah, I like this one. This is the tarot. This is the CS tarot. I think mine has the amber. This is the one with the amber backs, but I think he has quite a few different color backs. So I'll link his page below as well. He's got a lot of different cards actually, so I'll link the whole Make Playing Cards thing below, and you can look at what he has. And this one is the, oh shucks, I can never remember the name of this deck. One second, let me see if I can find. The box doesn't have the name of it. I will find the name of it and link it and I'll put it on the screen. I can never remember the name of this because the box doesn't have a title, and I bought it a long time ago. But this is still for sale. The last I checked on Printer Studio. No, this is the other site. What is it called? This is the one with the linen, the plasticky linen cardstock. Game Crafters. This is from Game Crafters. And I love this deck. It's an RWS based but it does have some titles at the bottom that kind of give you that sort of Golden Dawn title feel, but they're not Golden Dawn titles. They're his own keywords for the cards, the artist. And then the artist, I think I was looking on his Tumblr page. He has a Tumblr page that is basically a guidebook for this. And on his Tumblr page, I was looking last year, I think, because I was using this in the movie tag I did. Yeah, I think I used this in the movie tag. And I was looking at the page, and it said that it's like the 10-year anniversary of the second. So he's updated it a little bit, because I don't know if you can see like some of the cards, my cards have like, they're off the edge a little bit there. And so he's changed that so that, they fit better on the card. And I don't know, I think give it a better box or something. I don't know, some other things, but you can still get this, and I will post the link below. Yeah, it's really moody and kind of fun, and I like the interpretations of the cards. Look at the sun. He's awesome. And then look at this one, 9 of Wands. Oh, this is the Queen of Wands, and we've called her the Witch. I love it. Okay, so that's this one. These are the backs. I will put the title on the screen because I can't remember. And that should be 5. Is that 5? No, that's 4. All right, we gotta do one more. Hang on one second. Is it the Tarot Deo Arcs? Arcs. I think it's just meant to be a play on the word Ozarks because the creator lives in the Ozarks. So this is the Tarot Deo Arcs. It is a Marseille-based deck. To me, this is a Marseille. I know some people would say it's not because it's not pure, but it's like an abstract Marseille. I like it. I use it. I read it as a Marseille deck. And the way that I read Marseille, it's fine. And I think it's beautiful. So, yeah. And this one I got from Printer's Studio. I'll post the link. And I love this. This is the card that made me jump. I love this Priestess card. So, yeah. This is the Tarot Deo Arcs. If you like painterly, sort of abstract Marseille cards, you might want to check this one out. All right, so that is the Tarot Deo Arcs. And yeah, that's my 5 tarot decks. Let's look at the books. Okay, so the first book is this one. This is a practical guide of how to read tarot. I got this at Barnes & Noble for like $5. And you can, I don't know if they're still selling it, but it's a pretty good, decent tarot book with interpretations. And it has a lot of stuff. Like for a beginner, this is good. I actually picked this up after I had picked up a Llewellyn deck that had a whole lot of information on tarot in it. And I have been down the rabbit hole because of that. Because before that, I'd just been teaching tarot myself based on like the guidebooks and a few things I found on the internet. And when I bought the Llewellyn deck with the big book from Barbara Moore, it made me want to read more about tarot. So I went to Barnes and Noble and I found this, and I picked this one up. And it was cool. This is cool. It has quite a bit of information about each card. I'd never seen this much information in one place about tarot. So I was really happy with this book for a long time. Yeah, I think it's a good beginner's book and it's cheap. So if you want a book, consider taking a look at this one. You can actually go into the store if you're in America or somewhere where they're selling it and look at it and see if you like what's in it. Um, and it talks about a good amount of stuff. So I like this one I always recommend this one to anyone who asks me about tarot guidebooks because I know that, sometimes people think they want to read tarot and they actually don't end up wanting to. So it's always best to start with something cheap. So but this is still good. So there's that one. This is the Ultimate Guide to Tarot by Liz Dean. Really kind of love this one for reference. Tarot. Oh Lord, I did not wish bear over. Hang on a second. Let's put Wish Bear back. All right. Sorry, Wish Bear. My bad. Okay, so if you want to get into different meanings, it goes into the astrology, the Kabbalah, uprights, and then it has different sections for the meanings. There's also over here you can see some more correspondences, and it does it for every card here. It doesn't do the sections for this. I wish it did. It doesn't do that. I have another book that actually does. But still, in the court cards, it talks about, what happens if you have multiples of them, if it's you, if it's someone else. This is a good book. So for if you just want to look up a card, this one is good. I enjoy this one. And I use this all the time for reference. This one I picked up last year when people were doing that tarot, what is it called? The tarot murder mystery game or whatever. And this one is fun. It's got a whole bunch of games in it for tarot, ways to play with your tarot cards. And I'm here for it. I enjoy it. And I do these games. I do. This is the book that taught me how to read Marseille. This is the Tarot de Marseille, or reading and understanding the Tarot de Marseille from Los Carabeo. Anna Maria Morsucci has another book coming out that I think is a little bit bigger. I'm curious to know if it's going to be different than this or just expansion on this. I don't know, but I don't know if I'm going to be I don't know if I'll pick it up or not. I might pick it up just because I really love this one. It really gave me a good, solid foundation, I think, on reading the Marseille. But these are small um, entries that I could, take in, decipher, swallow, and like regurgitate pretty quickly. This was not like confusing at all. It's very quick, um, to the point, and it gives you a good amount of information. So I enjoy this one. This is my Marseille book for at the moment. So yeah, that's four. All right, let's move on. Oh, Wish Bear, poor Wish Bear got just demolished by the books. Okay, so that's four books. Then it was three. Oh no, I forgot. Hang on. Three spreads. So let me see. I'm going to tell you three places that I like to get spreads. I'm not a big user of spreads, but I get a lot of my spreads off Instagram. You can look on Instagram and follow people's pages that make spreads. And some of the people who I get my spreads from recently, I've been getting spreads from Not So Mystical Tarot, Owl and Bones Tarot. I get them from Ethany. She does moon spreads, and actually she has, that would be number two. I use her moon spreads twice a month, so you can get her moon spread guide. She has two a month, one for the new moon, one for the full moon, on her website. So I'll post that in the description box below. She does one every year, so this year is, we're coming into the end of that booklet, but you can get next year's pretty soon, I'm sure. And the other place that I pick up spreads is in my guidebooks. If I see something I like, I don't often do spreads from guidebooks, but sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. One of the spreads I've been doing a lot lately, this is the Food Healing Oracle Deck guidebook from the first edition, the volume one. There's two volumes. I actually have a walkthrough of both volumes of this deck if you want to see it. It is a deck of food with keywords and pictures, and there's healing wisdom and then some practical guides. It's really good. I enjoy this deck. I talked all about it in the decisions. I'll post it up here. So the spread, I don't want to show them all because I know they want you to buy the book, but this is the spread that I have been doing pretty much once a week for the last couple of weeks. I would say good month. I am kind of obsessed with this spread. So this is the Make Me a Meal spread, where you just pull 6 cards from the deck, and then you look at the colors, you look at like the keywords, and you try to figure out how your body wants to be nourished. And I've been doing it once a week, so how my body wants to be nourished that week, and I try to go shopping and like integrate some of the stuff. So it's been kind of fun. It's just been fun. It says have fun at the bottom. So that's a spread that's been really interesting to me. So that's three. All right. Now we are to two tarot habits or paraphernalia. Well, obviously, I'm a crystal girl. If you've watched any of my videos, you've probably seen a plethora of my crystals hanging out in the background. And I have a playlist of a crystal subscription box that I used to get called Mindful Souls. If you want to see some of the crystals that I got out of the Mindful Souls box, all of that is it's in my playlist. You can check my playlist for the Mindful Souls. But yeah, I do love crystals. This is a little snowflake obsidian turtle. I use them with my tarot. Yeah, I do. I put them on top of my tarot decks to charge them up or infuse them with the energy. I put them in the space to block energy or bring in energy. So yeah, I do. I use crystals and I enjoy them and love them very, very much. Selenite. I love selenite. Love moonstone, especially rainbow moonstone. So let's just talk really quickly about these cloths. This one I actually got from Amazon, and I will post the link where you can get it in the description box. And I have been having that. I've been posting that link this month just because this is one you could actually buy. But I don't buy a lot of tarot cloths. I always work on a cloth, but I don't buy a lot of cloths. Normally, what I do is I pull fabric. I used to sew, and I haven't sewn in a while. My sewing machine's been broken for like 10 years or something like that. So other than like a hem or a button or just like fixing something, I don't sew. So, but I still have quite a bit of fabric left over that I didn't want to let go of. And I have a few patterns. So I have a small like toy chest, old wooden toy chest that I keep those things in. And I keep, like, if I get like a tarot spread or one of these spread cloths from like a Kickstarter or something, I'll put it in there. I have purchased a few and gotten a few as gifts. Decks, spread cloths from Super Lunaris Tarot Shop on Etsy. So I have a few of those, but most of what you see in the background of my videos, as well as my Instagram page, is just random fabric that I picked up at different fabric stores, or a lot of times it's like a square of fabric I got from like this. You know how you can get like the quilting squares from like Joann's or Walmart even. So a lot of times that's what I have on my table. So people are always asking me like, where did you get that spread cloth? It's just a piece of fabric, and a lot of times I don't have the number for it because like in the on the side of the fabric, you'll where the bolt is like connected to the machine, they'll put like the name and number of the fabric so that you can reorder it. But I don't normally have that part because I'm literally using scraps, like things that I've made something out of before, and I just had extra fabric and I just kept it for whatever reason. Or I have like a little square that I bought from Walmart or something, and it's just I don't that's what I use. I don't use anything fancy. But if you see something you like, feel free to ask me in the comments. I'm always willing to give you the link if I do have a link, or let you know where I got it if I can remember. So, feel free to ask. But people are always asking me, like, where did you get that background? Where did you get that spread cloth? And I'm just like, yeah, it was an old shirt, or I made a dress out of it some time ago, and I still had like some scraps left. I threw it on my table. That's how I roll, y'all. That's how I roll. Anyways, that is two. And the last one is one piece of tarot advice or a card you wish you could embody. Well, one of my favorite tarot cards in the deck is the Three of Cups. I always seem to want to, this one is from the Savvy Soul Tarot. I always seem to want to be where they are doing what they do whenever I see the Three of Cups. So if I'm talking about a card that I consistently want to embody, it's this one. That one is from the Tarot for the Great Outdoors. I have a walkthrough coming. And this one is from the Super Lunaris, which actually, oh my goodness, that's funny that I'm coming around to that. Meg is the one who tagged me. The last tag I did from Meg was the Tarot deck Gone Wild, which I use the Super Lunaris for. So that's cool. So who am I going to tag, y'all? I'm going to tag Queen Haru. Absolutely. I think that Queen Haru at Ask Aquarius is going to freaking love this. And she has a kick-ass collection. So I cannot wait to see what she comes up with over there. Queen, no pressure, no pressure to anybody that I'm tagging. But, I just figured, I thought you might like this. And then also I want to tag Meredith at the Spiritual Oasis Empowerment Tarot. I know that Meredith has been over there tirelessly unboxing the Million and One decks that she had come in as an onslaught. And I just felt like, as a friend, it would be my duty to give her one more thing to do. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tag Meredith at the Spiritual Empowerment Tarot. And I'm also going to tag, I think I'm going to tag Lachette from Scarlet Moon Creations. I'm gonna tag Lachette from Scarlet Moon Creations because I've just been watching her video on it was on like her witchy journey or something like that, and she's on my mind. So I'm gonna tag Lachette, Meredith, and Queen, and we'll see. We'll see if any of them pay me any attention. All right, so I'm out of here. So thank you so much for creating this tag. To Kelly Bear, thank you so much for tagging me, Meg, and I am out. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more from me, please subscribe. I release videos every few days regarding tarot and oracle. I'll put the links below, and until I see you next time, stay safe and be blessed. Bye-bye.